I swear on 100% that if I don't find my gang then they are going to be busted once I find them. Finally, there you guys are. Why on earth did you idiots not even come with me to the operations center?
Oh, like hey Fred. We didn't want to come since we didn't feel like exploring the ops area.
Are you serious right now? You were supposed to attend the ops center because Captain Cisco wanted to introduce himself to everybody, but you decided to just turn that away. Now you're basically ending up wasting your own time because it feels like you don't really care about this trip.
Fred, will you just cut it out already? How dare you try to think we're being careless? It's not about that. It's about having our own basic decisions, but you don't approve that.
And Fred, besides all those things you said, we even already introduced ourselves to Captain Cisco, so it's not that big of a deal.
The only big of a deal is that you were not joining in with me to check out the ops center because you don't feel like dealing with what I have exactly planned. And speaking of us being all of us as a gang, I have already teamed up with Boris Anderson as I am going to plan to punish that bald idiot kid, especially that idiot explorer Dora. You guys all know what I mean, giving them 1,000 concussions and participating in giving them punishment days here too.
Oh my god Fred, you seriously just can't do that on DS9. Captain Cisco and his crew will probably think we're giving them a bad reputation of their continuum.
Yes, I can. And I just did. If that bald captain even dares to try to stop me, then I am going to screw everybody by destroying this station and give everyone concussions too.
Fred, I think it's better if you just go to Quark's bar and obtain something to calm your nerves down, because like Daphne said, it's probably likely that we are all going to send out a bad name to DS9 and the Starfleet Continuum, maybe their government too.
According to my calculations, there's around 78.43256% chance of getting into trouble. I think we need to make sure that nothing serious is yet to come.
Well, I don't freaking care. I'm just going to get a beer from Quark's bar as suggested by Scooby. If that bald idiot kid shows up and gets on my nerves, I will literally beat him.
Like I think we all need to find somewhere else to go since Fred has teamed up with Boris. I wonder if there's a lounge to relax. That could be a great option for me.
I would possibly love to attend Quark's bar, but I am just not certain if Quark serves any food. Besides, I want to find somewhere to brag my followers on Instagram.
Daphne, are you sure? Because Instagram doesn't exist in this universe, and we are also living in space at the same time. I think we should just go and search for our quarters.
Wow, our very own quarters. This looks a lot bigger compared to the other quarters on Star Trek like the Enterprise.
You're totally right, Rosie. I love the ambient environment in this quarters room. I could just relax here all day without even doing anything.
Well, do I at least get to have some time to use any type of equipment?
Do you honestly think saying that will make you use whatever you want, Caillou? You're just too dumb to think a whiny 4-year-old like you would go ahead and use advanced equipment.
Why would that even matter anyways?
Well, I don't think your bald idiot brain cells are highly skilled enough for you to understand Starfleet technology, so you're not using any of them since you're too young and dumb. Also, don't you remember last time you and Dora were on TNG? You and that idiot of a friend decided that it would be funny to blow up an entire replicator. This disastrous event caused immediate damage to some of the ship's systems, resulting in a huge explosion in engineering too. You're not using the equipment and that's final.
And how on earth did you even find out about what happened elsewhere on the ship? I literally thought that it was only one part of the ship and not engineering.
It was I should have explained the entire situation and how the filming session went, let alone how you and the others behaved too. You will not be touching anything and that's final.
Oh, and Caillou, you complained so badly that you were hungry, so we are all going to Quark's bar for a meal. You'd better behave while we're there, because if you don't then you will receive your first strike. Do you hear me?
Fine, whatever.
That settles it. Now let's go to Quark's bar and eat a meal.
I am really not enjoying myself on the station because of you guys.
Shut up!
Well, Major Kira, I am deeply interested in learning about Bajoran culture. Can you describe what it looks like, please?
I would be delighted to, Commander Aisha. My culture is usually known for the history of resilience and its deep spirituality, as well as our traditional clothing like my earring. Our history is about ancient civilization,
demonstrating advanced science and arts. I also consume traditional Bajoran meals like hasbrat spicy wraps, kava juice or spring wine.
My own culture is usually Western on planet Earth. There's been so much going on there, especially today. I wish I could do something to save our planet.
Here Aisha. Soledad has asked me to invite you to our dinner if that's fine with you. We accidentally ordered 5 dishes, so I need someone to eat what's on the plate.
Yes, that's fine. Of course I can eat with you, Elena. I forgot to eat something anyway. I will see you in a bit, Major Kara.
Okay, you take care of yourself and enjoy your meal.
Also, be careful when eating with us as well. My naughty insufferable piece of crap explorer daughter Dora isn't cooperating with us on eating her food.
Don't worry, Elena. I'll make sure that Dora doesn't do anything else wrong.
Dora, start eating your meal right now. It's more better than that stupid McDonald's or Chuck E. Cheese's.
No. I refuse to eat this rotten garbage. It tastes nothing but crap, and I don't even see how you like it even though I believe it tastes horrible.
Dora. Shut up right now and start eating or else I will make you eat by forcing it down your throat.
I already told you, idiot. I am not eating this garbage. Grrrr.
Dora. Eat your food right now. Because we accidentally ordered another dish, your abuela wanted me to invite Aisha to eat with us. And you'd better behave and begin eating.
Dora, this is a very traditional style Ferengi dish. Just try a bit, and you might like it.
Ugh, fine. I'll give that crap a try. Ew. That tasted grosser than ever. It just tastes so freaking bland. This is the worst meal I have ever tasted.
Dora. Sit back down and just eat your freaking meal. I don't give 2 craps if it's bland or not. You are going to eat it whether you like it or not.
You know what? That's so freaking it. I'm gonna show you idiots about what I think of this disgusting food.
Dora, how dare you throw your dish away like a bloody toddler? That's it, you've just earned your 2nd strike. 3 more and you're done. Got it, you mother freaker.
Wait a second, I've just realized, you guys were supposed to give me about 10 strikes, but you decided to change your stupid minds and make them down to 5. Why the hell's that?
Because if we were to keep 10 of them all together, the video would have lasted even longer than Aisha would expect. And don't even yell at me about it, because I am dead serious.
Dora, sit down right now. I am not bothered to make today's video even longer, because then all of my storage space will likely get corrupted. You're just going to have to deal with your parents giving you 5 strikes.
Whatever you say, Isha.
I am afraid I am going to have to ask you guys to leave my bar. Your daughter is causing a huge major crime by throwing a very loud tantrum, disrupting our people. This behavior will strictly not be tolerated. And if you don't leave, then I will be forced to call the DS9 security team to remove you from the premises.
Oh my gosh. We are terribly so sorry, Quark. We will be leaving right now.
Dora. Now look what you have done. You made Quark having to kick us out all because you refused to eat your freshly prepared meal and threw a 2-year-old tantrum.
Not only that, but you also threw your meal over that counter. Getting us kicked out is also part of your 3rd strike. And you even didn't give us the chance to eat our food too.
You are forced not to eat anything throughout the holiday, you idiot explorer. Let's get out of here right now.
Yuck, what kind of food is this? It seriously doesn't even look like the food that I normally eat. All I want right now is Chuck E. Cheese's.
Caillou, I have told you quite a few times and still you do not listen. Chuck E. Cheese's is non-existent in this part of the galaxy, so you'll have to eat what you have already.
Couldn't you guys at least order something else like a Star Trek version of an ordinary burger? That would bring me more satisfaction rather than this scrap.
Caillou, stop complaining about this food. It's certainly 100% more better than that garbage place you're addicted to. Now shut the hell up and eat your food.
Caillou, you said you were starving before, so why are you refusing to eat this traditional food?
Because I seriously wasn't expecting to be served with this so-called gourmet crap. If I would have gotten a burger instead, then I would eat with you. But no, nothing delicious in particular is served straight to me other than this garbage. Just looking at this makes me want to throw up. I want a burger and I want it now.
Caillou, either you eat your food, or you don't get anything at all other than your first strike. And for complaining and negotiating about it, you've just received it. 4 more and you're freaking cooked. Got it? Also, for a bonus of this meal, I am going to bring Fred the concussion beast to ensure that you're eating every last bite of this meal.
Well, that's just great. Now I am screwed and I will not be leaving this bar until I have consumed this crappy, garbage meal.
Well folks, being in this lounge feels quite relaxing, but I'd rather think about how to manage this ongoing session with Fred.
Like it's probably going to be quite boring just being here with the 4 of us. We didn't feel like visiting the op center as we already know what Fred's gonna plan to do soon.
Just why the hell does he have to ruin every single fun thing we experience, let alone spend some average boring time with ourselves?
I think we'll have to discuss more about Fred to Captain Cisco. I mean seriously, we are far too feeble to try and correct him ourselves, since it feels difficult to do so.
Like that might be a great idea, Scoob. But Cisco will probably try to ignore the situation and relieve him out of duty for safety reasons. It'll be a huge waste of time.
I don't really think so, Shaggy. Maybe Scooby's idea seems sophisticated enough to protect the station. I'd say we should give it a great shot. How about you, Daphne?
As long as we're not going to be lectured and victimized, we'll go for it, even if it's either a strong conversation or a silly debate.
Well, that's just settled. Maybe we should eat a meal beforehand or else we're not going to survive hunger for any longer.
Captain's log, started 23856.9. I have captured 4 members of the Scooby-Doo gang with my own eyes past my ready room. I am hoping to draw my attention to them with discussion about Lieutenant Fred Jones, who I believe could be in a very much of a perilous state.
Listen, you bald-headed brat. I have my beer sitting with me and I am expecting you to eat this crap that you were served.
Just why the heck is this happening to me? I cannot even attempt to describe how painful it feels to be forced to do something I don't want to.
Shut up, Caillou. Your mom and Rosie have left after eating their dishes and you're not leaving this table until you have had every last bite of this. Get eating right now or else.
Ugh, fine. I bet it's going to taste like rotten carcasses. Holy freaking crap, it tastes like freaking cat poop and garbage. I knew that it was going to taste like that
Caillou, how dare you puke your meal on the floor? That's it. You've just turned your 3rd strike.
2 more and it's concussion time times 1000. Got it, you idiot?
Alright. I really want to know what the hell is going on here. And why is there a lot of vomit on the chairs and the floor?
That is totally none of your freaking business. Caillou needed to eat his food and he's just being a dumb brat by puking all over the floor and being overdramatic.
Captain Cisco, you've got to listen to me, you see.
Shut up, you bald idiot piece of crap. You'd better keep your freaking mouth shut throughout this whole episode, or you're going to be just grounded permanently.
Well, you see here that my suspicions are beginning to develop based on what everybody has witnessed. Ensign Caillou, I would like you to clean up this entire vomit.
But Captain.
Not another word. And that's an order.
Yeah, Caillou, get this crap cleaned up or else you're gonna be cooked. And I am going to find my gang somewhere around this station. Boris, you better inform me if that bald idiot kid of yours has cleaned every single piece of barfed up food, and if I find that he's negotiating with you, I will bust his skull.
Dad, are you freaking serious right now? Why couldn't I tell Cisco about what you did to me?
Because we're keeping our family business private so that I won't get into trouble. You better get started on cleaning the scrap or your 4th strike.
I swear that I am going to seek my revenge on the both of you soon. Trust me, I am not kidding you.
Shut up!
Well, Lieutenant Shaggy, what would you like me to serve you today?
Like there's so many food options to choose from, but I am hoping if you kind of serve any Scooby snacks for my dog Scooby.
Shaggy, I'm not certain that they have my Scooby snacks in this continuum. Maybe I can try to have something more alternative like some traditional dog food.
I do apologize, sir. But I have never heard about Scooby snacks before, because this is a different century. Besides, we don't even serve them to our people or pets. But don't worry, I have some alternatives for Scooby. How about I can replicate some dog food supplement from the replicator, designed for instinct stimulation.
Like what do you think, Scooby?
That kinda sounds wonderful. I'll take the food supplement if you please. That'll help with my instincts and even stay healthier than ever.
Excellent choice. Coming right up then.
Scoob. Like you mentioned instincts. That probably means you'll have to survive Fred's concussions whatever we do.
Don't worry, Shaggy. I'm sure Cork will serve me only a small portion of that food supplement. I can see him arriving with that dog bowl. Yay, I can't wait to snack on that.
Here's your meal, sir. Enjoy.
Like thanks, Quark. Like come on, Scoob. Let's go and find somewhere for you to eat this.
How may I serve you today, Lieutenant Fred?
Listen, Quark, I have just finished my beer and it doesn't taste exactly the same as my usual beer. You'd better serve my usual beer right freaking now.
Whoa. Please do not approach me with that kind of attitude. I see that you're not satisfied with the beer I served you earlier, but there's no need to be mad about it.
I have every single right to be mad whenever everything becomes too difficult to cope with. You are gonna serve me my usual beer and that's freaking final.
Okay. I'll go and check to see if there's any of your wanted beer left. I'll be back in a second. I'm sorry to say this, Fred, but I am afraid that we're all out of your usual beer.
What? Are you freaking serious right now? Last time I checked, you had quite a couple of my usual beer bottles in one of your cabinets. I have a great feeling that you may be lying, all in the attempts to not serve me anything. You'd better serve my usual beer right now or it's concussion time.
Listen here, Lieutenant Fred, I checked everything, the cabinets and the beer lavers. And I will seriously not tolerate that kind of behavior in front of a friend like me. Also, I cannot believe you're trying to threaten me with a concussion. That means I will have to find my way into safety and seek shelter at the same time from your violence.
I want my beer right freaking now.
That's it. I refuse to serve you in my bar. Get the hell out of here right now, otherwise I will have to take immediate action and report you to Captain Sisko.
That's it. Time for a concussion. I'm going to get my usual beer and find my stupid gang somewhere.
Well, Odo, it's another great day to have our patients checked up straight away. I just need to grab some of my medical instruments and my tricorder.
That's wonderful to hear, Dr. Bashir. I'll be accompanying a few visitors to sickbay. I just saw a family with a little girl making their way here a few seconds ago.
So everyone, look. This is the DS9 sickbay where Dr. Julian Bashir helps every patient and saves lives. Let's keep ourselves calm for a moment while we introduce ourselves.
Welcome. My name is Dr. Julian Bashir and I am the Chief Medical Officer of Deep Space Nine. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
A wonderful pleasure to meet you too. If you're wondering who we are the parents of Dora the Explorer who is standing in front of you both right now.
Dora, why don't you introduce yourself?
Dr. Julian Bashir, my name is Dora, and I'd say, you kinda look so handsome as a doctor.
That's nice to hear from you. A great compliment indeed.
Dora, this sort of feels completely suspicious. I hope you're not gonna take this too far. Dr. Bashir is here to do his job, not to socialize with only you.
Well, I don't think there's any problem with that. Anyways, why don't you take a look around sickbay? It looks completely mesmerizing, don't you think?
It looks amazing, and I am sure Dora would enjoy it too. Shall we explore Scooby?
Wow, Bashir, you look so attractive. Will you be my spouse one day?
Oh. Dora, how dare you kiss me on the lips? That's it. Get out of sickbay, and I mean all of you right now. Grrrr.
Come on, Dora, we are getting out of here right freaking now. You freaking idiot explorer girl.
Man, that was the most inappropriate thing she had done to me. I am so reporting this behavior to the captain.
Oh, Dora. How dare you kiss Dr. Bashir on the lips? That was very disgusting of you to notice.
Your abuela is right. Did you seriously think it was funny to act like a dirty pervert, especially being a 7-year-old little idiot girl with a grown man?
But Mom, Dad and Abuela, I just couldn't control my behavior properly. He just looked so handsome and good-looking, and I just only wanted to be kind.
Dora, don't you even realize that what you did is actually sexual harassment? And Glimmering Skies does not permit any of this disgusting crap you did just now.
Exactly. Dora, this behavior is even one step closer to being unforgivable. You are far too young to have close intimacy with boys, let alone grown men. But even if you grow up, we will still not allow you to go out and act like this in a public place and have a boyfriend. These people are here to work as officers, not spouses.
That's it. Yo the just to nature till the streaky. Dos more and you muredoni. Understand?
Yes, I get it.
Dad, I think I am really starting to like these new people, and the Scooby-Doo gang seems pretty interesting.
Well, Jake, they may be pretty interesting for you, but not interesting for me. I am deeply concerned about their actions on this station as well as those little children. I will have to investigate more about them, as this station is likely at risk of danger. By the way, I hope that young kid has cleaned up his vomit.
Don't worry about anything, Dad. I'm sure it's going to be alright as long as they are well disciplined. I'll see you later.
Yes, come in. Captain, I would like to make a very serious report regarding Lieutenant Fred Jones and his behavior. He insisted to be served with his own branded beer, but we were all out. And because of this, he took everything out on me and literally beat the living crap out of me, in which he calls it concussion time. A concussion? Is that why you've been taken to sick bay? Exactly.
Oh my goodness. So Fred gave you a concussion all because he wanted his own usual beer?
Yes, definitely. Not just that, but that 7-year-old girl threw a plate of food on the counter, which nearly could have injured me the first time, remember?
Yes, that's Dora you're talking about. I was with them the whole time. I've just been told that Dora just received her 3rd strike. Want to know why, Captain Cisco? It's because she kissed Dr. Bashir on the lips, which I believe is very inappropriate and disgusting.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to report to you about. This behavior is so disgraceful that I think we need to seriously take some drastic action.
One more thing to report about. It's seriously not Caillou's fault that he didn't want to eat his freshly served meal, but Boris wanted to team up with Fred to make sure that Caillou eats his dish, which obviously caused him to throw up. I witnessed it.
Oh. My goodness. So you're telling me that I actually forced that Caillou kid to clean up his vomit, unaware that he was being abused this whole time? Not to mention that Fred beat you up, Quark. Even that Dora girl kissed you inappropriately on the lips, Bashir. You know what, Aisha? I would like you to invite everyone here. And I mean everyone from your crew. We need to have a serious discussion about this. This entire situation needs to be addressed, and there will be consequences afterwards.
Very well, sir.
Yay, Dora. I can't believe we've managed to escape from our parents, and what's great is that they don't even know we're gone.
You're totally right, Caillou. Now we have the freedom to explore the station without getting caught. But before, I actually just received my 4th strike for messing with a replicator, which broke eventually. That means I'm now at risk of strike 5.
You're actually not alone, Dora. I've also received my 4th strike for threatening to beat up Fred. I don't really care about that because that psycho concussion beast deserves it anyway. I feel like getting my brutal revenge on him.
That actually sounds like a great idea, Caillou. How are we going to seek revenge on Fred?
Well, since I've seen Fred get wasted on his beer in his quarters, I've got a feeling that without activating the doorbell intercom, we could just sneak in, grab every single empty beer bottle and smash them on his head to the point that he'll be knocked out, then get away with it like nothing happened.
But won't that also get us into trouble?
That's nothing to worry about. If Captain Cisco or our parents find out, we'll just tell them that some random entity knocked Fred out, not knowing it was truly us.
Excellent plan, Caillou. That's everything settled then.
Yes, time to knock the POC psycho idiot out.
Well guys, like we seem to be having a great time by ourselves and vanquishing the thought of Fred.
Yeah, Shaggy, it feels more comfortable and peaceful being inside of a huge room and that Fred isn't here with us.
Speaking of Fred, I wonder what he is up to this time?
I have no clue, Daphne. I'm just certain that he's probably getting wasted on his beer, rather than communicating with a few team members, and eating a meal at the same time.
Hang on, Fred doesn't socialize with people in a normal way. He just only threatens to brutally assault them whenever he doesn't get what he wants straight away.
Looks like I am completely on your side, Daphne. According to my calculations, I'd say there's about 90.61238% chance of his concussions being brought onto someone.
Oh god, like if that's the case, then we're totally screwed.
I cold sworn that I saw Fred before, when we left Cork's counter, after being served with my food supplement, but then we left the bar, before I even directly saw him.
Cisco to Scooby team.
Go ahead, Captain. Scooby team here.
I need all of you to report to my ready room in a few minutes, including Fred. All of you and Aisha need some serious discussion straight away.
Acknowledged. Well, Shaggy, you were right. We are probably even closer to being screwed at this minute now.
I'm so wasted and now my beer is empty. Getting drunk is the best feeling ever. La 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 out good.
Finally, Dora, we snuck in. Those beer bottles are empty. Now it's our chance to knock him out. Boom, we did it, Dora. Fred is now unconscious and he'll have no idea we were into this.
You're right, Caillou. Take that, you stupid piece of crap psychopath. That is what you get for always giving us concussions and beating the crap out of us.
Alright everybody, I would like to thank you for joining in with this discussion as you were asked to do so. I have received numerous reports regarding your behavior so far, but first things first, do any of you have any idea where Lieutenant Fred is?
No, sir. Actually, none of us know. I teamed up with him a few moments ago, but I am not sure where he could be.
Can't you try asking the computer by voice, Dad?
No, you idiot. I am not wasting time trying to ask the computer to locate the concussion beast, or indeed anyone, so don't even try to ask me so many times.
But I was only trying to assist you so you don't have to figure out exactly where Fred is yourself, using your mind.
Just shut the hell up.
Okay, that's probably all that I need to hear. Anyways, our reports have shown high levels of violent and inappropriate behavior from a few of you.
But Captain Cisco, please assume that this behavior has not come from any of us. Some of us here have not even done anything worse on you on this station.
That's true, none of us were up to something dangerous. Please don't try to shift the blame on us. It's only Fred that behaves violent and brutal.
Aisha, do you have any clue where Fred might be now?
I don't know, Velma. The last time I checked, he was in his quarters getting drunk as I passed by.
Like you know, Scooby made a statement about seeing Fred in Quark's bar with his peripheral vision as we were leaving.
Exactly. I caught sight of Fred in the corner of my eye, but we left quickly without having a chance to see him directly.
We'll figure out where Fred is in a bit. I would like to also mention that Quark had been beaten up by Fred, Dora throwing her meal on Quark's counter, and Caillou being abused.
You must be freaking joking. That isn't child abuse. It's pure discipline that little bald freak needs these days due to his insufferable troublemaking behavior.
Oh my god, I cannot believe Fred would take everything out on a working Ferengi like that. He's totally gone too far this time.
Dora, most of this drama is certainly because of you. Thanks to you, we're going to end up facing the consequences, which probably includes getting kicked out.
Captain, you'd better forgive me and my friend Caillou. We didn't mean to spoil anything, it's just that our parents just like to torture us with strikes and punishment days.
Dora, shut up. You and Caillou brought this upon yourselves, causing us to get into trouble. Also, you actually deserve these kind of punishments due to your stupid actions.
Bashir to Cisco.
Go ahead.
Fred Jones is currently in sickbay due to a concussion caused by a shattered beer bottle. I do suspect it has everything to do with Caillou and Dora.
Acknowledged. Well, we have now learned that Fred is now in sickbay. As for your consequences, you will all be sent to a detention cell for a minimum of 10 days.
Crap. Like we won't have any McDonald's for 10 days now.
Told you guys we'd be screwed. Looks like I probably spoke too soon.
No. I can't believe we're all a part of this situation. I don't feel like surviving for 10 days without my phone.